Hello my fellow anglers, and welcome back to the channel. Your old friend is here, ready to dive deep into the fishing forecast for a truly special day. October 25th, 2025. Friends, get ready, because this day holds some real promise for those of us who know where to look and what to do. I've got some fantastic insights for you, and trust me, you won't want to miss a single cast after hearing this. This Saturday, October 25th, is shaping up to be a cracker, especially for you freshwater fanatics and coastal crusaders out there. The weather's playing nice, the fish are getting their appetites back after a long winter and spawning, and the conditions are aligning for what could be a truly memorable day on the water. We're in that sweet spot where the fish are less wary and more eager to bite, so stick around and it'll tell you why and, more importantly, how to make the most of it. Let's talk tactics for a few of our favorite New Zealand species. First up, our magnificent trout, both rainbow and brown. October is the official start of the main fishing season for many rivers and streams across the country, so these beauties are actively feeding and regaining their condition. You'll want to focus on rivers and lakes where the water, though still cool, is definitely on the rise. Look for them in areas where smaller tributaries meet larger bodies of water, along weed beds, and especially in the clearer stretches of the rivers. For lures, my friends, spin fishing with small Veltic or Mepps lures can be incredibly effective. If you're a fly fisher, this is a great time to experiment with larger nymph patterns, and if you see rises, switch to a well-presented dry fly. The strikes can be absolutely explosive. Next, for our saltwater warriors, let's turn our attention to the king of the North Island coast, snapper. October sees the snapper fishery truly come alive, particularly in areas like the Hauraki Gulf, Bay of Islands, and Coromandel. These fish are moving into shallower coastal waters in large numbers, getting ready for spawning. This means those incredible feeding frenzies, known as workups involving seabirds, dolphins, and baitfish, will be active and flourishing. Where to find them? Focus on coastal areas around rocky outcrops, reefs, and especially in depths of 50 to 60 meters off the bar leads. Bottom fishing with fresh bait, like pilchards or squid, or soft baits and jigs can yield excellent results. And let's not forget the hard-fighting kingfish and the ever-present kahawai. Kahawai are fantastic sport on light tackle and make excellent live bait for those bigger kingfish. Look for both species around bait schools in open water or near headlands and coastal structure. Trolling with lures or casting metal slices can be very productive for kahawai. For kingfish, jigging around deeper reefs and current lines will be your best bet, or try slow trolling live kahawai if you can get them. Now for the theoretical backbone of our forecast, the conditions. On October 25th, we're looking at generally fine weather across much of New Zealand, with temperatures hitting a pleasant 15 to 21 degrees Celsius during the day, dropping to around 7 to 9 degrees at night. We're expecting northerly winds, which will shift to a westerly direction in the morning. Crucially, there's zero precipitation expected, meaning stable atmospheric pressure, which is always a good sign for fishing activity. These settled conditions without any sharp pressure drops mean the fish are more likely to be actively feeding throughout the day. Water temperatures in our lakes and coastal areas are gradually warming up. While the sea is quite warm enough for swimming, hovering between 11 and 16 degrees Celsius, this warming trend is a fantastic trigger for fish activity. For freshwater, this means trout will be more active closer to the surface, shedding their winter lethargy and looking for food. And what about the moon, our silent fishing partner? On October 25th, we'll be under a waxing crescent moon with about 12 to 19% illumination. This means the moon is just a few days past new moon and is getting brighter. While popular fishing lore has various theories, the period leading up to the first quarter, which is what we're moving towards, can often coincide with increased fish activity, especially around tidal movements in saltwater environments. Don't let the low illumination fool you. Fish are often more active during daylight hours in these phases, and the stronger tides can stir up bait, getting predatory species on the hunt. Considering all these factors, the stable, pleasant weather, the warming waters, the post-spawning feeding frenzy of trout, and the active snapper moving into the shallows, my friends, I'm predicting a good to very good day for fishing across New Zealand. The fish are hungry, the conditions are favourable, and with the right approach, you're in for some serious action. So, my friends, tight lines and ni chwosta, ni cheshui. That's neither tail nor scales for our non-Russian speaking mates, a traditional Russian fishing wish for good luck. Get out there and make some memories. If you found this forecast helpful, please give it a big thumbs up, hit that subscribe button, and ring the notification bell so you don't miss any of our future fishing adventures. And tell me, what are your plans for this Saturday? What species are you targeting, and what's your go-to bait or lure for this time of year? Share your thoughts and experiences in the comments below. I love hearing from you all.